Hello, and welcome to today's intention. And we are going to include lots of quenching, beautiful rain in this intention, everywhere where we can fit it in. So go ahead and find a place where you can sit or lie down for the next 30 minutes or so with your eyes closed, not be disturbed. That would be good. We're going to create a reality of our choosing. So go ahead and close your eyes. And the first thing we're going to do is take a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float up away. Take another breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, if you could feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to bring our attention to the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your awareness right now down to your feet and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And now focus on the ankles, shins, calves, knees. Everything relaxes. The upper legs, hips, buttocks, pelvic area. Feel everything soften. Your inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything loosens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position, arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we bring our attention to the skin of our scalp. Tension has a way of hiding up here, so we're just going to give it that extra look-see and see if it's hiding. Release the entire area, almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then bring your attention to your jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And all the facial muscles just melt. And then focus on your eyelids and see if we can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. Now let's deal with our thoughts. Well, maybe in a moment. Let's deal with our mind first. Let's thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. And we're actually going to invite it to have a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want our mind to stick around and be part of our council, but just take more of a back seat for a little while. And now let's deal with our thoughts, because we all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of water to deal with our thoughts today. Water is a great element for dealing with thoughts because it naturally retains memory. So I want you to picture yourself standing outside. And there's big, heavy rain clouds up in the sky. And a beautiful warm summer rain begins to fall. All the droplets are hitting you. And as the droplets are going by on their way with gravity's help to their destination on the earth, I want you to imagine each of your thoughts being enticed from your head and to enter each one into an individual droplet of water. As the rain is passing by, it's picking up your thoughts and scapulating them in their droplets, and then taking them away on their journey with gravity to the earth, where they'll continue on their way through the system. In the meantime, the grasses and the trees, the animals are all sighing in relief for that beautiful wetness, that thirst quenching, beautiful cool rain. It feels just delicious. And if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts in these water droplets, letting them go on their way, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. We're going to explore that a little bit here. But first, let's take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity where our heart is. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally, so I want you to feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. You hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you arrive at the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, maybe a wall has been built. And don't worry, this is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. What I want you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So let's go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit, and brilliant beams of yellow golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light bodies. I'd like you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're kind of existing there, floating like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this too. What color are you? And then you look up And see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call it the nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this light. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And there's no need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. And one of the things you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness, one light, all the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, the nexus is a very powerful place. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of right now. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. Because we can. So I'd like you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I'd like it if you could fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. Everybody wants good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced, your mental body is full of clarity, and your energetic body is filled and complete. We trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, as if effervescent bubbles were coursing through my entire being right now. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very invigorating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to include your friends and family. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then extend it out to include your community and then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's just a matter of focusing our energy, frequency, and intention. And now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this world for all of us. This is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter, everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. So maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing something we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're walking our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now too. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And it's okay if you don't know what your purpose is right now. We're going to go ahead and generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of your day, being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. And then we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And this has already happened. It is done. So say we all. And we're doing this together. We belong together. We are here to walk each other home. Through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this incredible existence together. In song, in music, in dance, dancing in the rain, dancing for the rain, in laughter, laughing in the rain, playing. I'm feeling joy just expanding my entire chest right now, envisioning this. Feeling all the relationships healing, the rain washing everything clean. So much love being transmitted and received freely. I'm walking down the street in my reality, marveling at all the smiles on the strangers' faces as I pass by, witnessing the light behind their eyes. It's incredible. And let's do one more thing. Let's intend one more thing while we're together. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational resonance frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, this all falls away, and we naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. What a peaceful atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are, whatever you're doing in your beautiful reality, whether you're frolicking in the nice cool lake or ocean on this hot summer's day, or you're preparing a meal with a friend, enjoying all the savory cooking smells, or you're out for a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to just stop and look at all the beauty that surrounds you. All the natural beauty and all the man-made beauty. Just drink it in. Receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And I would like to connect with some gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this amazing life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and healing and love and energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this amazing reality you've created and build it up as a big energy ball in your center right now. In the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, build up that big energy ball, and then when we exhale, we're going to release and share that with the world. Here we go. Build it up, that big energy, and release it. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then Breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light and love and healing and energy. Imagine the feel of each drop of rainwater that falls on your bare skin. What a delicious, refreshing feeling. And go a little further and hear each raindrop falling down, striking the parched earth with the leaves of the trees, all open with welcome arms for the beautiful, replenishing rain. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too, just to make sure you're all the way home. And when you feel you're ready to come back into the room or to your space, open your eyes. And just notice how you're feeling right now. Relaxed, peaceful, joyful, healed. Whatever it is, know that you can come back to this state of being at any time of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can call it up on demand. Eventually, we won't even have to do any effort, put any effort into it anymore. We'll just train ourselves to become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy. It's more in tune, more in alignment with who we truly are. Creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we put ourselves together in intention this way. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works, it's all good. Enjoy the rest of your day. Maybe try on one of these single conscious breaths of intention just before you slip into dreamland tonight, and see what that does for your dreams. And we'll see you again tomorrow for the next intention.